Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to film a little educational video for those who are taking Alipotec or are planning to take Alipotec, because I constantly get this question from those who are taking it or have been taking it for a month or two and haven't seen any results. So these are 5 things that you could possibly be doing wrong, and also I will be giving some tips of what could potentially help you increase your results too. One, it's not completely normal to see results after a month. I don't even see crazy results after a month. My sweet spot is a month and a half. That has always been my sweet spot when I notice like a very drastic change, and that has been since I started taking it like 2 years ago basically. My recommendation is to always take it for 3 months, but when I get those emails I do get a little concerned because I just know my own experience and that I do see results within like a month and a half. It's not always normal for everyone to see results in that time. It can take people the full 3 months, the full bottle to see results. Let me get that clear. But here are 5 things, just in case you're maybe not completely doing everything correct. These are 5 things that you're possibly doing wrong that could be keeping you from seeing your maximum results. So let's get started. Okay, so number 1 is that you aren't being as consistent as you think or say that you are. So when I say consistent, I mean not just taking it every single day, but also taking it around the same time that you take it every day. But also, of course, taking it every day, like not taking it when you remember to take it. I have done that before and I do still see results, but it's not like maximum results. If I notice a very, very big difference when I am very consistent with taking it. So are you taking it every day around the same time? So back in the day when I was seeing like crazy good results, I was taking it every day after my first meal, which is usually around lunchtime or something. Didn't really, I mean, if you can be around the same time, that's great, but say you want to do it after you eat breakfast in the morning, that's great. After you eat dinner every day, that's great too. Just try to be as consistent as possible. That way your body kind of has a routine, a cycle going, and you can see the max results of that. That is my tip there. Okay, so number 2 is your water intake. So are you actually drinking a lot of water? When I say drinking a lot of water, I mean minimum 2 liters. That's the minimum. But reality of like what would be really great is 3 to 4. 4 being like a whole gallon. That would be the best result, I would say. I try to drink a gallon of water every day now. So not only is that good for you, but it helps you detox even more, helps the product through. It just helps the fat that is being dissolved. I don't even know what the freaking science is, but trust me, water is like almost number 1 here. Besides being consistent, you need to drink your water, and I'm not even playing about that. Also helps with your skin. I'm kind of having some skin issues right now, I'm not even gonna lie. But when I was like kind of first starting, I remember I was only maybe drinking like a liter, maybe 2 of water, maybe not even that much, and I was really having like skin problems, like acne, like really bad. And then I upped my water and I was good. Number 3 is your diet. And not necessarily what you're eating, but I mean, if we're being honest, of course, if you're eating like shit, like are your results gonna be the same as someone who isn't eating like shit? Maybe not. Try not to focus too much on that, but also at the same time, if you're eating freaking fast food every day, like sis, that's maybe the problem. Not saying that people are doing that, but let's just be mindful about what we're eating a little bit, but not even just diet, but how much you're eating. So yes, the product does help your appetite. It does curb your appetite, but if you're still overeating and pushing through that, even though it's telling your body that you're full, are you still overeating? Are you still eating a lot? Are you still eating like shit? Just because you're taking the supplement doesn't mean it's magic, doesn't mean that it's going to dissolve every single thing that you eat. Like, it does help a lot with fat loss, helps you lose weight, that is for sure. But if you aren't in some way helping the product and you're kind of working against it, like, that could be why you're not seeing results. Like, you really can't expect that this thing is literally just gonna work like magic and gonna make everything like that you eat just not exist anymore, you know, like help it out a little bit. I can definitely say, like, the healthier that I'm eating as well, the less I am like detoxing. So I'm still losing weight. I'm still losing like almost the same amount of weight that I was losing before. Like, every time I start, I usually lose between like 7 to 10 pounds within like a month and a half to 2 months of taking it. But the difference is that when I first started taking it, when I first was beginning my weight loss journey, I was eating like shit, like no joke, fast food, lunch all the time. I was not eating healthy. Like, I am vegan, but it was still burgers and unhealthy vegan food. Like, I was not eating good. I still lost weight, but my detox was rough. Like, it was rough. Versus now, where I'm eating healthy, I'm not even like detoxing. Like, I don't have those symptoms of having really loose stool all the time, having to going to the bathroom all the time. Like, that doesn't happen to me because I am eating pretty decent. I'm not eating like salads every meal, but like oatmeal for breakfast, a smoothie here, potatoes and veggies here, some pasta here, you know, like, your diet really does have an effect on how this supplement works on your body. So just kind of try to be a little mindful of that. Number 4, where did you buy the product? Where did you buy the product, sis? Was it for me? Because it was for me, it's a real thing, because I'm a distributor. So if that's the case, then yeah, you do have the real deal. Was it from like a weird website? Was it from Amazon where you got it for like $20? If that's the case and you're telling me it's not working for you, I'm gonna tell you it's probably because it's not real. It's not the real stuff. So my advice is to then find a distributor, contact me, find someone with the real product, and stop taking that stuff and start taking the real deal. Because one, that could really be hurtful towards your body if it's not the real stuff, or 2, you could be just wasting your time taking some weird thing, you know? So if you have been taking it from a real distributor, then ignore this step. If you bought it somewhere for less than $60 and your bottle looks like this and not this, this is not the good one. This is the good one. This is the old bottle. This is the new bottle. Careful, guys. There's a lot of fakes out there. So many fakes. Which is why the bottle has changed so many times. So many times. Okay, and number 5. You are paying too close attention to the scale. So there are so many people that tell me they didn't lose weight, but they lost inches. Isn't that what we're going for here, guys? Like, I mean, who's gonna see the scale? You know what I mean? Like, of course, it's really nice to see weight being dropped, but at the same time, not everyone's bodies work the same way. So some might see a huge difference in like your measurements, but you might not see any difference on the scale. I've heard that so many times, and that could be the case for you. So if you're purely only looking at the difference on the scale, you didn't take your measurements, you didn't take pictures, it's possible you have been losing some inches, but you just don't know because you can't tell the difference and you didn't take any measurements, you didn't take any pictures to see a difference. So my recommendation before you start, if anyone does start, is to definitely weigh yourself. take measurements and take pictures because you just don't know like where you're gonna see the difference. Don't feel discouraged if you don't lose actual pounds, because what we're going for is like, do you see a difference in your face? Do you see a difference in your stomach and just how you look? That could be another issue, another just something that you need to kind of be mindful of, you know? So with all that being said, here are some tips. Let's say you've been doing all these things correctly. You're like, Michaela, what the fuck? Like, I've been doing all these things, I still don't see a difference. Here are my tips. Here's what I suggest for you to do. Don't worry, guys. Okay, so my tip number 1, say you've been taking it only for a month, 2 months. Finish the bottle, do not stop. Some people don't see results until they take the full bottle, and maybe even past then. Don't feel discouraged, keep doing it. If you are doing everything correct and you're not seeing results and it's been a month or 2, you could just be right at the little hump where you get there, but if you stopped, you don't know you're gonna get there. So keep taking the full bottle. Make sure you're doing all those things that I said before though, but take the full thing. Some people don't see results until they take the full thing. Keep going, guys, don't give up. Number 2, for my tips, is to take, if you're taking the actual root, is to take the larger ones first so you can have a larger detox and see a difference quicker. In the root, they're all different sizes. So you'll see some that are really big compared to the other ones that are like a little smaller. Try to take the bigger ones first and try to leave the smaller ones for later, you know. Also with that, at least with me, like what I notice is that like when I take the bigger ones, sometimes you have to really make sure you're getting enough potassium, because the more, like the bigger ones you're taking, the more it takes out of you, you know? So when I was taking the bigger ones, like I could kind of feel like headaches coming on if I wasn't getting enough potassium. So make sure you're taking your supplement daily, or that you're getting foods high in potassium. It's very important. You don't want to get sick. You don't want to have potassium deficiency. It's not fun. You'll get nauseous, headaches. You'll be super tired, super tired, kind of like fuzzy in the head. It's really not fun. So make sure you get your potassium. Number 3, and this has helped me so many times, is that you should try to take a break. So say you have been taking it for 3 months, or you have been taking it for 2 months and you haven't seen any difference. Try taking a break for a week. If you want to take a break for longer than that, a week to a month even, try to restart taking it. Try to take the larger ones when you start. The detox should start again, and then you should see like a big kick in your fat loss again. So your symptoms are going to start again, like symptoms that show you that it's working. Like you're going to get sore in places that you have like more fat. You might get like hardness in your stomach. You might get bumps or like soreness here in your neck and your lower like face area, chin. I don't know. So you'll start seeing those symptoms again, and then you might detox. Like you might have to go to the bathroom a lot, all that stuff, loose stool, you know, diarrhea, all that fun stuff. And then you should see just like a kick in fat loss again. So if you feel like, you know, and that's happened to me a lot. Like if I've been taking it for like 3 months and I just kind of notice it's just like nothing's really happening, I'll literally stop taking it for like a month. Usually it's like I'll have a break for like a month. I'll have maybe gained like a few pounds or something, and I'll take it again. And then after, usually like I said, the month and a half mark is like my sweet spot. Boom, she's down like 7 pounds. That's what happens. My face always gets smaller. Thank God. My face, my arms get smaller. My stomach is just like, it's a problem area. It's a problem area. Doesn't always see much of a difference. I mean, it's a little bit, but yeah. My tips for you guys. What number are we on, guys? 4? I don't know. And then if you really need to, is it my last tip? No, I'll make this not my last tip. Okay, number 4, if you haven't already, like I said, the water section increase your water intake. If you've been drinking consistently 2 liters of water, try to drink 3 to 4 liters of water. See where that gets you. If you're already drinking a gallon, you don't want to drink more than that. You don't want to drink too much water. That can be bad. You don't want to drown yourself, or I don't know how much it takes to drown yourself, but I heard it's bad if you drink more than that, so let's not do that. So if you're already drinking a gallon, keep it at that. It's probably not the issue. So yeah. And my last tip, number 5. The next thing you can try to do if you've done all of that stuff and it's still not working is to take the capsule. So the capsule is Alipotec. I really hope you guys can't hear that dog. So it's like Alipotec, but it's stronger, higher dosage. Also, since it's capsule, they're all the same amount. So you won't have like if you're not getting the same amount every day, it's just going to be a constant dosage that you're getting, and so it's going to be more of like a consistent amount. So that's helpful. It's also has fibers of these apples and pineapple, something like that. Fibers of some kind of fruit in there, and then fibers of spirulina. So that helps with especially people who have issues with constipation or digestion in general. So I personally haven't taken it. I don't have experience taking it. I'm not going to be taking it. It has gelatin in it, which I'm vegan, so unfortunately can't try it out. I did recently buy it because I wanted to. I only have like so much left to sell, but if you really like just need that kick, try the capsules. I heard they're really great next step, especially for those who have already taken root and want to just, and you know, they have a extra amount that they want to lose. Great option. Don't really recommend it for first timers just because the detox is pretty intense since it is a higher dosage, and with the regular root it's already pretty intense. So be careful with that if you are a first timer. But if you do have constipation issues, then you can always just try to go for it, you know, or if you just have an excess amount of weight that you want to lose, you can try it, but just be careful. Make sure you're getting enough potassium, or also you can try the product Gani, which has moringa in it, which has potassium, which can help with those issues with energy if you're not getting enough potassium. Just make sure that you're getting the nutrients that you need, that it's taken away from you. So yeah, guys, I really hope that helped with any confusion about why you might not be seeing results. Try to be patient as well. I think sometimes when we're taking products like this, we're paying so close attention to our results that we kind of get disappointed when we don't see exactly what we want. So try not to have super high expectations, you know, for what you're wanting to see weight-wise on the scale, everything like that. Like, it will happen. You just need to be consistent with it, follow these things, and just keep taking it and you will see results. Might take a few bottles. Like for me, God, I don't even know how many bottles I've taken. 4 or 5. A lot, guys. So don't worry. I mean, it will happen. It just takes a lot of time, okay? So let me know if you guys have any questions. I love hearing from you, answering any questions. Leave them in the comments. And yeah, hope you guys support each other, anyone that is already taking it. Let's build a little community, guys. Little community. So anyways, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next video. Bye.